It's update time. We got a couple of them. It's after the 4th of July, which was insanely busy here. This is like, yeah, I'm filming this shortly after. So 4th of July is come and gone. We're gonna go all the way up to the Fenwick line. And then we're gonna start from up there. We got updates on Pizza Mambo, Quiet Storm. We're gonna check out Tony's. What else? Oh, a couple other ones. And a very controversial decision of a local business that decided to ban YouTubers or content creators or anyone that monetizes their stuff. So yes, that does include me. But to see that go all the way to the end of the video, that's where we're gonna go into West OC and I'll film that. But yeah, absolutely crazy. I made a Facebook post about it, so I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. I really didn't say much on Facebook, but I will obviously share with you my thoughts on it. So, all right, we'll get into it. I'll see you at the Fenwick line. Guy behind me is being a... Oh, I'm not gonna get into that one.
An unfriendly tourist.
Yes, an unfriendly tourist. Anyway, we're not gonna go to the Fenwick line. We're gonna go to, actually the first one is gonna be Midtown Roadhouse. They just put out their full menu. That used to be 3 Anchors, then it was Mother's, then it was Coastal Creations, and now it's Midtown Roadhouse. I've heard, just going through social media, that it's really good. So we're gonna go check out the menu now. And go see what they have. They had a limited menu when they first opened, and now it's a full menu. But it's up here. I'll show you everything, the street number and all that. Quick update on Rosenfeld's and the Schmegel's Bagels right there. They are not going in. I don't know if they're going in this year. They said they were supposed to go in May. They did not. And I heard they might be going in August. I'm not sure. People have reached out to the owner of Rosenfeld's. He doesn't know. It's franchised. So, yeah, no idea what's going on with that one. But here's Midtown Roadhouse. It's the old Coastal Creations, 79th Street. All right, we're gonna go check this out. Oh, big time, yeah. Okay, way different from when I saw it before. See if you can see all of it. Homemade cornbread, ooh. Brisket burnt ends. Crab balls. Salads. Wings, barbecue. Honey barbecue, sticky barbecue, sweet Thai chili, ooh. Old Bay. Teriyaki, yikes. Sounds good. Crab cake sandwich, 22 bucks. That's about average. I mean, it looks decent. Drunken Maryland crab cake. What is that? That looks awesome. Oh, they got crushes, margaritas, draft beer, martinis. Looks pretty good. That might be a place that we'll try. All right, we're gonna get in and keep going south towards the inlet. Next update, this building in front of me used to be the Coldwell Banker, and it was for sale for a while. Quiet Storm just took it over. The old Quiet Storm actually used to be on the other side where the Saltwater 75 sign is. That's where the old one used to be. They bulldozed it for the parking lot for Saltwater 75, and now they're moving here. The reason I'm parked here and showing you this is because of the guy that said that I don't know anything and I go too fast on my videos. So I'll slow this down for you. Fact check me and see if this was actually a Coldwell Banker. And it was. So anyway, onward.
Wow.
Onward. That was one of the funnier comments that I read. I was like, wow, okay. Next one, where are we going next?
Man.
Hold
on, I gotta focus because that was just...
There's a lot of traffic.
Oh, no.
Oh, Pizza Mambo.
Yes,
That's
I
it.
was gonna say, it's not Schmegel's Bagels. It's the
OCM
other-
Crabs, Pizza Mambo. That's stuff going on over there. We'll go check that out. Okay, Pizza Mambo is in here, the Seaside Deli beer and wine and all that. Then the new one is right here.
The sign's up.
Yeah, the sign's been up.
What?
I don't know exactly when they're opening, what they're, I don't know when they plan to open. I don't know what they're doing with the old one, but this was OCM Crabs, and it's now Pizza Mambo. The sign is literally right there. Yeah.
Looks like they've been working on the outside city.
They've been doing a ton of work over here. I'm actually surprised nobody is here today. I've seen dumpsters over here. Trucks every day. They've been working, like the AC guys have been over here.
I want to know what
It's been
Matchbox
busy.
is. And look, they have like beer to sell. You can see Miller Lite, Case
Oh, yeah.
Miller Lite, and Coors Light in there.
Where it says fresh food, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do with the old one. I'm not sure. I guess we're going to find out soon.
So it's not an expansion.
I don't think so, no.
Did I have it?
Because why would they put them pretty much right next door to each
I
other?
don't even know where the other one is.
It's right behind us. We did a pizza review there.
I
That
know.
was one of our first... Yeah, I think it was.
Do you think they're going to take that down?
That,
That is kind of cute.
yeah, it is. They were one of our first pizza reviews off the boardwalk that we did, because we were doing ones only on the boardwalk for a while. And then we switched to off the boardwalk. Crazy to think that just off subject of everything, but the Bonfire is the only buffet left besides Jonah and the Whale. Right?
Jonah Whale's leaving this year, I thought.
End of this year is the last year for Jonah and the Whale, yeah.
Ugh.
Yep.
Sorry to sell cars in the Route 66 to
Oh. Where they don't serve crab cakes, but they serve crab cakes.
Going back to Bonfire.
Yeah.
Bonfire is amazing. It needs to be around forever and ever and ever. That's
I don't think it's
childhood
going
memory.
anywhere soon. All right, we're going to go down to the inlet now and go check out what's happening at the old Tony's. I have to get this on camera. All right, I just passed Endless Summer Surf Shop, and on the surf shop,
That's-
Endless Summer Surf Shop, and they have on like the little sign outside, it said they're now selling pimp shrimp clothing. So we Googled it because we have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
What is it?
When you wear it, you're directly helping clean up debris from coastal waters and beaches. They donate a portion of every sale to the Coastal Federation's Marine Debris Program that includes strategies to reduce new debris from happening.
That is probably the last thing that I would think of if I heard the name Pimp Shrimp Clothing.
Is it a type of shrimp?
What's their slogan, like shrimping ain't easy or something?
Oh no. But like, for a men's polo shirt, it's $59.
Yikes.
But you get a free keychain with it.
There you go. Plastic? Thought they're trying to clean up the plastic. I was going to get out, but there's a lot going on over here. So they got the rooftop bar, that's going to open, and then they have the bottom, and then there's going to be a slot for Tony's Pizza, where they're just going to serve pizza. But I think the rooftop bar is going to be open first, and then they're going to open up the rest.
It looks awesome. Can't wait.
It looks awesome. I wish I could show you more, but there's a whole lot going on. What does that say?
Rooftop lounge.
Flamingo Coast. Yeah, that's the name of it.
Just have a couple of those signs.
And it's raining too, which doesn't help when you have a camera.
Right.
All right, we're gonna go
When
in.
we open, we're checking it out.
Oh yeah, we'll check it out. Years ago we did the OC Bay Hopper, came down here, and then we went to Tony's. We had drinks there on the rooftop, which was pretty fun. But
I think the kids had dessert or something.
yeah, the kids had dessert. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go into West Ocean City now. All right, I am standing at the county boat ramp. There's Harborside Bar and Grill, home of the, I think it's the original Orange Crush, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, this is all the commercial harbor. Okay, so what's going on? So there was a social media post that put out by Atlantic Tackle, Sunset Provisions, Sunset Marina, and Ocean City Fishing Center. And the post said, let me read it exactly what it said. All right, so the post was put out a week ago, and it says, let's see, it says press passes now required. And the post says, Sunset Marina, Ocean City Fishing Center, Atlantic Tackle, and Sunset Provisions now require press passes. This includes social media influencers that monetize their content. My content is monetized. For all media present on the properties. To inquire about the press pass, please get in touch with, and gave 2 email addresses. This is pretty important, for more information. Okay. So I see the post, I thought it was a joke. I was like, this is insane. Why would they do that? It's pretty much, they're getting free advertising, right? So if I go in the store and I film a bunch of stuff, it's free advertising. I've spent a lot of money in Atlantic Tackle, by the way. I don't even want to think about how much. At least $500 in fishing rods, just fishing rods alone, and all the tackle, clothing. I've bought blankets from there, bucket, Yeti bucket, tons of stuff. Kids' shoes. We used to buy the kids' shoes in there. Anyway, but that's not the point of it. But so they say that, and I'm like, that makes absolutely no sense to me. You would want the free advertising. Obviously something went down, something happened, and I'm totally respecting them for it. I will not film them. I will not even talk about them anymore after this. I'm gonna blur everything out if I ever go over there. Yeah, because they don't want the advertisement, that's fine, I won't do it. But I have no idea why they did it. Going forward though, I don't know how that's going to affect everything else. The fishing tournaments that they have there, other people filming there, I don't know how they're even going to enforce this. It makes no sense to me at all. But there's fishing tournaments that go over there. One of them is specifically a kayak fishing tournament, and a lot of those guys have YouTube channels, and they film for the tournament in hopes that they win and get it all on film and all that. And people enjoy watching their stuff. So does that mean that they're not now allowed to film over there? I have no idea. I don't know. I'm just as lost on this one. The main story is on the emails. I emailed them over a week ago, and I've never heard back from either one. I've had people comment on their post about me, and because I put it up on my Facebook page, they commented on their post saying, like, why can't they even write Jay back? Haven't heard back. So I have no idea what's going on. No clue. But from here on out, I won't be filming over there. So there was a comment to me that was like, I certainly get it. More people are starting to do it. There are some here and there that don't want it. There's one guy brought up like a park, like a water park, or like an amusement park. I totally get that, and it's probably for liability. If I drop this camera from, let's say, a roller coaster or something else, it could really hurt somebody. Splash Mountain, Jolly Roger, they have a policy too. You can't film on the slides, obviously, because people would probably get their phone wet and then complain that their phone doesn't work anymore. So I don't know, whatever. I'm respecting them for their policy that they have. So going forward, and you won't see me over here. But anyway, that's all the updates that I got, and hope everyone had a great 4th. Really, really busy down here. Yeah, so we'll see you on the next one. So one more thing on the Sunset Marina. I'm not going to beat this to death. This will be the last time I talk about it. But over the winter, they pull all the boats out at Sunset Marina, and it's pretty cool to see them. They have the Sea Rocket. They got like tons of charter boats. Like it's filled with boats, and it's a lot of fun. Ocean Princess was over there too. So it's cool to see a lot of these boats out of the water because you're used to seeing them in the water. But one of the things that I was going to do was film a bunch on charter boats. I get a lot of questions on who to book charters with, or like how to do the charters and things like that, because there's different kinds. And so what I was going to do was a video on that, but it was going to take a lot longer to edit. So I kind of had it on the back burner for a while until I had enough time to go through and edit and go through all of it and explain it. But obviously with their policy, I can't do it. So I deleted all the footage. All of it is completely gone. And it sucks, but it's their policy. It's the way it is. So But yeah, that's the last time you'll hear me talk about it. I'm just putting it to bed now.